Hello everyone, my name is Neka Agbanusi. You can call me Nikki Dibbles. Welcome to my channel. So I'm a plus size content creator covering dance. Yes, I know I'm a dancer. You can check my videos out. And I also for mental health, sexual abuse because I am a survivor. But today our topic is how to cope after being scammed. At a point in our lives, I believe we've all been scammed one way or another. It could be someone that we're close to, it could be a business partner, it could be a lover, it could be a husband, because I've heard of family members scamming each other, even going as far as organizing a kidnap or something, doing something hurtful. But basically, we've all been scammed. You know that sinking feeling, that first feeling of, I hope it's not what I'm thinking. That feeling, that sinking feeling of shame, that feeling of, how could I not have known? There's no way you could have known, especially if you're someone who always looks at the best in other people. Scammers know this, and that is why they tap into that innocence and they take advantage of it. That's why you don't have to wallow in that vicious cycle of pain, that cycle of I can't trust anybody, that cycle of what do I do with my life from here? What do I do? So that is what I'm here to talk to you about. The truth is, there are so many different areas in life. There are so many different situations that would get us scammed. It can be in a relationship. I've heard stories of lovers and husbands or wives scamming, like literally not just scamming, like stealing off their partners. So it can be in that situation, or you can be an employee who has been cheated out of a raise. You could be a business partner, it could be from your business partner, or it could be some investments or real estate. I've heard stories of people buying property and finding out years later, after they have invested money in that real estate, they now find out that that property was sold to someone else or to other people. That alone is mentally crippling. It's enough to get anybody down. So that's why I'm talking to you today on how to cope, how to get back on your feet faster, how to manage your emotions, because that's what it basically is. How to manage your emotions when you've been scammed. So number one, first and foremost, forgive yourself. It's easier said than done, rather. Forgive yourself. If you beat yourself up every day about being scammed, or how could I have been so stupid, how could I have been so silly, why didn't I see this coming, what did I do, is it my fault, what have I done to deserve to be treated this way? Nobody deserves to be treated that way. That's just basically what I'm saying is forgive yourself. That's number one. And before you forgive yourself, that should actually be number two. Number one is accept your emotions. Accept it. You're going to feel bad. Don't shove those emotions, because they will come back to haunt you. Those emotions have a way of, if you don't deal with them, they won't just disappear. They will go somewhere and they will keep piling up. You just realize that maybe you're in a situation or something, you're always agitated when it comes to a situation where you've been scammed before. When you find yourself in that scenario or in that situation, you tend to clam up, you tend to mistrust, and sometimes when you do that, you miss opportunities. Okay, so accept your emotions. After accepting your emotions, the third on our list is to reach out for support. See, when you're when you're going through emotions, when something happens to you and something as huge as a scam, you know what it's when somebody, those emotions that you've accepted, they can be, managing them alone is not easy. Reach out for support. Reach out to your bestie or your friend that would, you guys can talk it over. You two can, or you three, if it's your mom. Sometimes I might call my mom or call my sister or call my friend and bitch about whatever it is that is worrying me. So reach out for support. Call your guys. Guys, this thing happened to me. It's not painful. It doesn't mean you want to build them or anything. You're just trying to get over the fact that someone, took advantage of you. So that is why you have friends. So you reach out for support. Please don't go and reach out to somebody that would remind you of how you fell for that. You know, there are people who are very negative. Please don't reach out to a negative person. Reach out to a positive person. You have already beaten yourself up for being scammed. You don't need support from a negative person. It will just make your situation worse. So last but not the least is practicing self-care. More as time goes on, more and more, I am learning ways to practice self-care, especially when I hit a setback or something happens to me or something that I'm working on doesn't go my way. I have learned to practice self-care that lifts my mood. And self-care that lifts my mood is basically listening to music and dancing. Like, I need to be in that space to get myself. So do what makes you happy. If you need to do your nails or you need to hang out with your guys, go drink one or two bottles of beers and sing your heart out at the karaoke, be fine. If you have to go with your guys to go and play some soccer, you want to feel some pain, you want to go to the gym, just practice self-care and you would see that you would gradually get over that feeling. The truth is that being scammed is not something that anybody wants to experience. It is painful, it is hurtful, but you need to remember that it is not your fault. It's not your being scammed is a result of someone else's terrible behavior. That person chose to do that to you. It is not your fault for being who you are, for being accepting and trying to help people, or for wanting to invest in your business or taking a risk. Or I don't want to start mentioning all the scammable things that can happen to you, especially if it's from a loved one. So please be kind to yourself. That's the only way. Don't beat yourself up. And again, you need to remember that it's not going to happen overnight. You're not going to get through it overnight. That is why you have to take time and assess yourself. If it happens to you, it happens again, because the truth is that nobody can predict scam. Scam can happen at any time of the day. It can happen anywhere, and it can be done by anybody. So nobody predicts it. Nobody wakes up in the morning and says, oh, I want to be scammed. So please just take time and forgive yourself. Accept your emotions. Reach out for support. Reach out to positive people in your life, people who understand you, and people who know how to speak positivity into you. So those are the people that you reach out to for support in this kind of situations. And as I said, lastly, self-care. Practice self-care and you'll be fine. So until next time. So hi everyone, thank you for watching my video. I hope it helped you. I think, like I said, every one of us at some point in our life, or at a point in our life, we've been scammed in one way or another. If you liked my video, please subscribe. Click the subscribe button and share, comment, and actually comment how I would like to hear from you. How, if you've been scammed before, how did you cope? How did you get through the experience? Let me know. We learn every day. So till next time, it's your girl Nikki Dibbles. Bye.